Hi, I'm Jane Constantine, and in this series, The Power of the Pen, we're going to be looking at little things that have a really big impact back into the classroom. Now, I want to think about the 9 ideas for writing and take you to sounds, and in particular, positive sounds. Look at this sentence here. It was a carnival of noise. The lightning buzzed and cracked. So we're summer in the city. But I want to take you to the countryside now. I want to wring out this sentence context, wring it out, take out the city, put in the countryside and change the summer to autumn. Now, the seasons is a really good place to start when gathering sounds. You can gather soft and loud sounds. And as we're on the positive smiley face side of the street, I've got lots of ideas here for spring and summer and autumn, the twittering of songbirds, the droning of dragonflies. Well, let's imagine we're writing Little Red Riding Hood and she's listening to all the sounds of the forest. Now, this begins with a carnival of noise, and to help my thinking here, I've got some nouns. Instead of carnival, I've got melody, concert, choir, chorus. I'm going to begin in the same way. It was and I really like the alliterative symphony of sounds. It was a symphony of sound. I'm going to not pluralise that because the symphony already indicates a gathering. I'm going to drop the semicolon where I'm going to add now the extra clause that is related. And instead of lightning, I'm going to take this idea here, the rustling of leaves, but I'm going to mimic putting this sound, the verb, the sound, into the past tense. And I'm going to use some regular verbs and they're going to both end in ed. It was a symphony of sound. The leaves, and I might think about some description here, the orange tinge leaves, but I want them to be really noisy. So I'm going to emphasise dry because that's going to make them noisy. And I just want to hint to the reader that it's autumn, so I'm going to put russet. It was a symphony of sound, the dry russet leaves. Now it's not buzzed and cracked. I'm going to take that and turn that into rustled. And I might actually, I could borrow cracked, but probably more specific for leaves is crunched. So this strategy of putting a sentence up in lights but changing it for our stories is a really good way that pupils can mimic the best writers out there. Click the link below to find more teaching tips that you can take straight into the classroom.